start with Bob Barnard, the only local TV reporter in the briefing room when the president made that announcement. Bob's live tonight from outside the White House with the latest. Bob?
Hey there, Marina and Jim. President Trump is declaring a public safety emergency here in the nation's capital, calling D.C. today a wasteland for the world to see. Now, the president made his announcement in the White House briefing room this morning, flanked by his national security team. Attorney General Pam Bondi will now oversee the D.C. Police Department, and the head of the DEA, a man named Terry Cole, will be a federal police commissioner. Now, the president says FBI, ATF, and DEA agents will be patrolling the streets of D.C. to soon be joined by hundreds of D.C. National Guardsmen and women. The president says he doesn't believe crime is down in D.C., citing a few specific and horrible cases, including the murder of 3-year-old Honesty Cheadle up near Capitol Hill last month. The president even said somebody in D.C. government quit after being forced to report false crime statistics. That's something we haven't been able to verify. Here now, President Trump this morning.
Today, we're formally declaring a public safety emergency. This is an emergency. This is a tragic emergency. And it's embarrassing for me to be up here. You know, I'm going to see Putin. I'm going to Russia on Friday. I don't like being up here talking about how unsafe and how dirty and disgusting this once beautiful Capitol was, with graffiti all over the walls. It's another part of it, by the way, because we're talking about safety, but we're also talking about beautification.
Now, these are some images recorded this past weekend. Federal police already on the streets of D.C. Two MPD officers I spoke to off camera this afternoon told me this is a lot to digest, that they have no idea how this is going to play out, the coordination between the different law enforcement agencies. The president says young criminals have been especially troublesome. He said they're rough and tough, but that his people on the streets are going to be rougher and tougher.
Our capital city has been overtaken by violent gangs and bloodthirsty criminals, roving mobs of wild youth, drugged-out maniacs and homeless people, and we're not going to let it happen anymore. We're not going to take it.
Now, this public safety emergency is slated to last for 30 days, could go longer with congressional approval. Guys.